Hello, everyone. Welcome. Today is Monday, August 1st, 2022. I am Solid Blue Sister, and this is My Turn to Talk. First day of August. The summer is going by fast. This year is going by fast. At least for me, it is. Hey, Frankie. Hi, Troncat. How are you? Welcome. Cena, welcome. Welcome. And we're going to let this play a little bit longer, and then I'll start. And to anyone who's joining us over on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, thank you and welcome. Hey, Power Girl. Okay, so I think I'm going to stop it about here. Okay, so again, welcome everyone. So today, I would like to talk about. Hi, Frankie. So today, I would like to talk about things that we do in life, and everything we do in life contributes to the next thing we do. And what I mean by that is things that we do in the past. Hey, Cena, how our past and present sets us up for our future. The summer job we had at 16 gives you skills at 40. Do you guys think that is true? Do you guys think that things that we do in our past, sets us up for what we're going to do in our future? So, maybe that babysitting job you had when you were 14, 15 back in the day. Hey, Daddy Hoff and oh, that person left. Welcome, D Mac, and Abhishek Cadell. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Welcome. So things that we did when we were younger, things, jobs that we had. Do those give us the life skills that we have today? Welcome, Brina. And when I say, just things that we do in life, just the fact of going to school, do you think that that gives us life skills for later? Welcome, GGP. Welcome. Do you think that relationships that we've been in, people that we've dated, do you think that affects how we choose our future mate, how we choose our spouses or our significant others that we are with for a very long time or until death do us part? Do you think that, again, what we do in life contributes to the next thing we do? And Tron says, tomorrow's my last day at work and I'm starting my own locksmith business on the 15th. Good for you, Tron. Good for you. I am 100% for people who start their own business. Good for you. So what do you guys think? So Tron, for you starting your own locksmith business, did your, past experience set you up for this? And I'm not saying necessarily if you worked in a locksmith shop before, but the other things that you did getting up to that point leads you to opening up your own business. Welcome, what's up, world? Welcome. Well, he popped out. So, what do you guys think? You know, let's see. Yes, they have, and actually, I did smithing for 3 years, about 4 years ago. So, yeah, I would say it set me up. Okay. So, Tron, would you have uh, a second uh, business that you want to open? Say, if you didn't do the locksmith job, did you have another one that you were thinking about? And Brina says it can help think of we're smart enough to take experiences as lessons, we apply them to the future. Yes. Yes. So let me ask this, because I'm one of those people who pulled my son out of brick and mortar schools when he was, or after the fourth grade. From fifth grade on, he was homeschooled. Do you think that children who are in a brick and mortar school have a leg up on kids that are homeschooled in terms of life lessons? Because and I'm sure you guys have heard this before. If you homeschool your kids, they're going to be lonely. They're not going to be around other kids. Blah blah blah, which is not true. So they're not going to know how to interact. They may end up being social misfits. So what do you all think about that? Okay, Tron says used car lot, but I don't have enough cars. And those used cars today are selling as if they were new cars with the price of cars now, which is ridiculous. And Tron says, I buy and sell and trade cars, but I've been kind of lazy about it lately. Okay. All right. So would you prefer doing the cars over the locksmithing? I'm assuming the locksmithing, since you're doing the opening up the locksmith. And Brina says, my pastor's wife homeschools, and they don't have to worry about the newest clothes or shoes or bringing home the attitudes of other kids. Homeschool has its benefits, but so does regular school. You know what, Brina? I will say this. When I started homeschooling, my expenses for, just like you said, for the school clothes, having to buy all that stuff that the teacher requests, that you have to bring to contribute, all that went away. All of it just disappeared. The expense alone was enough. And for some kids also, not having to compete. But I do agree. Regular school does have its benefits also. And Tron says, I think it goes hand in hand. Selling the keys, selling cars, kind of same entity. Okay. GP says, I sell catalytic converters, night business. And I'm assuming you're making a decent amount of money considering all the catalytic converters that are being stolen now. That damn supply list, it does add up. It does add up. And at the end of the year, one thing that I always looked at is how much the teacher still had in her, cabinet or whatever. Especially those wipes, you always had to bring baby wipes, whatever. And you look back, in baggies and stuff, it's like, she could have opened up her own store. It's like, do you really have to ask them for stuff that you already have? If you have a surplus from the year before that can carry you over, for me personally, I don't think parents should have to buy that stuff. I think that's crazy. Hey, Shelby. Says, hey, exactly. So, but do you think, like I said, do you think going to school, or even just growing up, do you think just being a kid gives you life lessons that you can use when you get older? Do you think growing up in a large family gives you skills and you have one up on the person that was an only child or grew up in just, brother, sister, mom, dad, and that's it? Do you think that growing up in a larger family gives you a leg up on your life skills? And let me pop over to here. Okay. There we go. Let's see. Brina says, yes, like being an older child might teach you more compassion, or if you're an only child, you might be more creative. Okay. I see the creative side. Um, now, I was the younger of two. I don't know about how much compassion my sister had for me, but oh, so okay, so Brina, so do you think there would be a benefit to being a younger child or even being a middle child that would give you life's lessons? Aside from being the middle child like Peter, Brady, or Jan. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about some episodes from the Brady Bunch. Okay, let me go pop over here again. Okay. All right. Um, so do you think that and I had asked this one before. Do you think that the relationships that you have, when you're dating someone in high school, do you think that can, contribute to the person that you date when you're older, or the person that you marry? Do you think that that will have anything to do with the decision on who you want to date, who you don't want to date? Will that affect your relationships? Did you grow up with cousins? Be that's the same as siblings? I mean, I grew up with my cousins around me. I mean, we weren't constantly with them. Or are you asking if you grew up with cousins? Is that the same thing as siblings? I mean, yeah, it is. I mean, I think your best friend, if you're constantly around your best friend, some people think that childhood friends are like their brothers and sisters. Thank you, Brina, for sharing the show. So what do you think? Do you think that let's see. Oh, they popped out. I'm sorry, I'm trying to look at three different platforms here. I've been told that I don't catch all of the comments, and which is true. So I'm trying to pop over everywhere here. So, um, so do you think that that affects your decision? The person that you ultimately marry or you're with, do you shy away from certain people because you dated this type of person before? You're like, oh nope, I dated someone like her or dated someone like him. I'm not going to date them. Or I mean, could you miss out? Could that person be your soulmate? Okay, Shelby says my sister always had her input on who I dated, and I valued her opinion. Okay, so how much older or younger was your sister than you, Shelby? 4 years. So 4 years older. Hey, Ninja, welcome, welcome, Ninja Bundy. Okay, older. Okay, all right. So was she always right, or do you think she was always right? And you're saying yes. Okay, all right. So how many people, like Shelby, value your siblings' opinions or suggestions in terms of who you dated, or just in terms of life period? Okay, I value them. So, Brina, are you a middle child, younger, older? My si- okay, hold on. See, hold on, Frankie. My situation, my situation has made me wary of people. Okay, most of us know your situation, Frankie, but I'm assuming you're talking about your physical situation. So, can you elaborate on that? I have a younger sister. Okay, so Brina, do you tend to give her more advice or vice versa? Welcome, Heiko. I have been well, Heiko. I have been well. Thank you for asking. Okay. Yes, there's a whole yes. There's a whole mess. Sometimes I typically give the advice. Now that I'm older and my sister's 2.5 years older than me, we tend to give each other advice, but it was not like that when we were younger. So it was like I did my thing, she did her thing, and it's like that line that was drawn. Don't come over here. I won't go over there. Oh boy. Okay, Frankie, you said I tend to assume certain people are violent. Okay. All right. I get what you're saying. So again, guys, in terms of relationships, I'm gonna come back to that question. Do you think that relationships can determine who you are with, who your soulmate is, who you choose to date? Um, for me personally, I mean, I've dated different types of people before I finally got married. But I can say it probably did in some aspects. But one thing that I did do, and I would encourage a lot of people to do, is no matter whether it's you know male, female, whomever you are dating, make sure you know them. Make sure you know exactly who they are, or have a damn good idea who they are before you proceed to the next level. And if something doesn't seem right, walk away. No matter how uh, handsome they are, or how pretty they are, or how wealthy they are, or what type of job they have, whatever. If something doesn't seem right and you get that red flag, or something is nagging you, walk away. That's my own personal advice. Okay. Let's see. Brina says past trauma can affect your approach to a healthy relationship. That is true. Very true. Heiko says, Brina, I was thinking you're sleeping often. Not sure what you mean. Shelby says true. So, so do you think that if someone was in a relationship where they married the love of their life and that person passed away, do you think that that person would be shy of trying to meet someone else because they would think that that person, that new person or no one would live up to their previous spouses or partners standards, or what they feel that those standards were. This person was perfect. I loved him. I loved her. She was this, she was that, she was this, she was that. He was this, he was that. And then someone else comes into your life. Would you just keep them at arm's length and not let it go any further, because you're always comparing that person to the one you lost? Welcome, Chill. Welcome. Okay, Shelby says yes. Brina says yes. Last time you said I can't sleep. Okay, Heiko, you're talking to Brina there. See, Frankie says yes. Okay, so at the same time, if someone was in, say, a domestic violence relationship, male or female, being the victim, would that, do you think that would make you shy of getting into a relationship because of what happened in the past, that you'll see every person as a possible person that can harm you? And Shelby says yes. Okay, all right. I think the same thing. So I mean, I definitely think that not everything we do in life contributes, to what we're going to do in the future. But I do think that some of the past experiences, even if they're really really little, has an effect on your decisions that you make. I mean, things that you may not even be aware that you've done. Something that you did when you were 10, and then a decision that you made when you were 25, and if you go back and you think about it, it's like, oh, okay, when I was 10, that happened to me or whatever. So I definitely I definitely think that. Okay, Brina says, I still want to know. You know what, Brina? I'm not even thinking about that question. I don't even think there was a question. Okay, Shelby says, I think that would make the person more cautious. Okay, and I think that's probably where Frankie was coming from. Let's see. Okay, Heiko, you have some LOLs, and I don't know if you're with Brina or with me, but I don't think there was a question, so I'm moving on. Welcome, Blasky. Okay, so we pop over here. Okay, so would you guys, and this is really really silly, but I'm thinking about movies. So if you went to see a movie with a particular actor and the movie was a dud, would that prevent you from going to see another movie with that same actor before you heard the reviews? Like, if you had not heard the reviews at all, you just knew that this movie was coming out and you had the opportunity to see the movie, would you be hesitant to go see it because the previous movie that actor was in, that lead actor was in, was a flop? The reason why I'm asking the question is, do you think that some of the things that we do in life that contribute to other things that we do in the future, some of it could be a psychological thing that we purposely, inadvertently, I guess that doesn't make sense, that we inadvertently program ourselves to not want to do something just because? Okay, Brina says that you would still go. Okay, Shelby says, okay, Shelby liked the show. Thank you. Okay. All right. Now, see, Brina, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. And one person who, and I know I'm probably going to get some pushback on this one, but one person who I think I would not see one of his movies. I mean, I've seen his movies before. I think he's only been in one good one, well, maybe two, but Will Smith. I just think that every Will Smith movie that comes out is going to be a flop. So, if someone wanted to say, hey, Will Smith's movie's coming out, even though I don't know how many movies are going to come out now, but Will Smith movie's coming out. You want to go? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Shelby, I just don't. Welcome, Ralph William podcast. Shelby, I just don't think he's a good actor, and that's another thing. It's like there are certain people who I just don't think they can act, and I just won't see their movies. And Will Smith has always been at the top of the list. And Breen says, I don't like Kevin Hart as an actor, but I like his stand up. Okay. Now, see, I don't think his his stand up is okay, but Kevin Hart, that's another one. If I've seen one movie and it wasn't that great to me, I will not go see another one. And another person who I don't get now. I'm making this about movies now. I'm making the show about movies. Okay, Brina says I can't stand Jennifer Lopez. Tries to sing, but I love her as an actress. Yeah, we talked about Jennifer last week. Jennifer Lopez, she's not a singer, but another person I don't get, and I know I'm gonna get some pushback. Maybe Jennifer Aniston. I don't get her, but people love her as an actor, and I'm like, why? 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 Okay, chill's coming up. Hold on, chill. I miss you there. Okay, Frankie's laughing. I'm a Monica fan. Monica, Monica. I'm sorry, Ralph. I'm. I don't know when you say Monica. Oh, from Friends. You know what? I have never seen Friends ever, 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 ever. So was that Jennifer Aniston's name in Friends? I have never seen Friends, so I have no clue what their names are. Hey, chill.
Hey, what's happening?
You are very low.
Am I? Can you hear
Yeah,
me
you
now?
are.
Can you hear me now? Can you
You
hear me
are
now?
low.
I'm low, low, or just too low?
You're too low. You need to.
It's not the boss of me. Hold on.
Okay. Know the other girl. I have. I don't know. I know there were six of them, but I don't know who any of them are. I was never interested in seeing Friends.
So hopefully this will work because my thing been messed up.
No. Let me invite you,
One, two, three,
or go out and come back in. Go out completely and come back in. Hey, crazy lady.
check. One, two, three. Okay, I will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you saying something, but I don't. Okay, there we go. So maybe he'll. Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. So when it comes to like movies and stuff, that is the type of person that I am. If you made a dud once or twice, mainly once, I'm not interested. Not that I go to the movies anyway. I usually wait for things to come on cable. But yeah,
It was just working on my
much
speaker.
better, much better. It could be the
Uh,
wire on your headset. So because sometimes I heard little like crackling sounds, so it could just be the wire connection. So what's up, Chill?
what what's up, everybody? Yeah, that's probably the reason my head moving around. You probably heard they raggedy sometimes. How everybody doing?
Good Monday for me. I hope it's a
What
good
up,
Monday for
Frankie?
everyone else.
I know Frankie's smiling at me. I wish I could see your smile, Frankie, because I know you're smiling at me. Solid smiling. I know she's smiling. Brina's smiling. Thank you, Brina. What's up, all to the ladies out there? All y'all smiling. I'm smiling back at you, baby.
Oh.
I know.
Frankie said nope.
Whatever.
So okay, so you're gonna add to the conversation. You're just gonna the
No,
entire
I just
time.
wanted to say, Jennifer Anderson. Hey, baby, I'm here. I'm here waiting for you, baby.
So you're a Jennifer Aniston fan.
I mean, she's hot, right? She's like mom
Okay,
hot,
all
like
right.
soccer mom hot. That's why I
Okay,
like her. But other
okay,
than that,
all
her
right.
talent is okay. You know, she's
I'm
not bad.
I'm gonna step away from that comment, but so
No, I'll step away from it.
do you think that she can act?
I mean, for what it was, yeah, she was good. The chemistry on the show is awesome, right? So it wasn't running for like I don't know how many years for nothing. I mean, she's not like I wouldn't call her Meryl Streep, you know, Cicely Tyson, you know what I'm saying? But, but what she, is paid for, she does, of course, she does a great job. I don't think she ever really took on no real, like, really dramatic roles. I don't think she just stays in her little pocket and makes a lot of money doing it. What up, Ralphie?
Okay. Crazy Liz says, I think she's talking about you. He just rolling through trolling. Okay. Um, Ralph, I do find um men actors are attractive. Some, but just because you're attractive doesn't mean you know how to act.
Well, Denzel, you don't think you know how to act?
I think Denzel knows how to act, but I also don't think Denzel is attractive.
No. Well, Will Smith, how about that?
I don't think Will Smith knows how to
Oh, you
act.
don't like men. You don't like
And
men,
I
huh?
don't think that I don't think and I definitely do not think that he is attractive.
I bet you I got one that you for sure think is attractive. For sure. I I bet you I know.
Okay, go ahead.
Forrest Whitaker. Why don't laugh? Don't y'all laugh, do you?
Okay, I think Forrest Whitaker can act. I don't think he's attractive.
That
That
was
was
being tongue in
funny.
cheek.
That was funny.
All right, Blair Underwood. Every woman loves Blair
Nope,
Underwood.
nope. I've never been a
Oh
Blair,
my gosh.
never been a Blair
Oh,
Underwood
I
fan.
see. I see what this is. You're a
Never been a
Shamar Moore
Blair.
fan. You're,
Okay, Shamar Moore. Ding ding ding.
yeah, yeah, you like light skinned.
Nope,
Oh, I
nope.
see
That
what
has
it
that.
is.
Nope, nope. Because you
I
know, no.
see.
Hold on,
You
no.
like
Because
Terrence Howard.
no. Oh no. No, no,
Oh,
no, no,
stop.
no, 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 no. Shamar Moore, I think he is attractive. I think that his acting is okay.
It's yeah,
But you
it's
know
not
who?
good.
No, you know who was. I'm gonna reach back into the day, and then I'm gonna come back up to the present time here. You know who was? Uh,
Anthony Hopkins, Sean Connery.
no.
Ah,
A lot of people may not even know who this person is, and you may not know who this person is. Do you know who Calvin Lockhart was?
I don't know. I don't even know. That
Okay,
sounds like a
all right,
cologne.
all right, and then coming Mikey Pfeiffer, I think he's okay looking, and I think he does know how to act. Morgan Freeman, I think he does know how to act. I do not think he is an
So
attractive
you like
man.
the Fonz? How about the Fonz?
Oh no, but I do like the guy. You know the I don't know his name, and so just to debunk Chill Will and his light skin thing, you know the guy that who any of you all see the Wire or
Lucky? You talking about Lucky?
he is
Idris?
uh Idris Elba is nice looking. I don't think he's. I mean, I think his acting is okay. Michael T. Will Michael T. Williams. He just recently passed away. The one that had the scar down his face or on his forehead.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You like him?
I thought he was a great
Yeah, I ain't.
actor, and I thought he was a nice looking man. So see, it debunks light skin thing. Now on the other side, you know who else I think is he's getting to be to me a good actor, and he's a nice looking man. Is Chris Pine?
Chris. Oh yeah. Talking about Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, he's been, and he was Captain Kirk or whatever. I'm just really liking the
Yeah.
rolling through trolling
Oh
from
no, that's
Crazy
no
Lady.
Captain Kirk on Star Trek.
No, he played Captain Kirk on one of the movies that came out a
No,
couple
that
years.
was the same guy. No,
That
he
was
didn't.
Chris Pine.
Chris
Uh,
Pratt or
Chris Pine, Pine.
Chris Pine.
Okay, Freeman, excellent actor, but not handsome,
Oh, Chris
attractive.
Pine.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. I thought you were
LL
talking about.
Cool J. LL Cool J is a he's an old, okay looking guy. His acting,
Oh, nah. You like Ice T.
he's
You like Ice T. Let's get it last skin for real. You love Ice T.
Ice T. Ice T. Okay, I'm sorry, I get them mixed up with Ice Cube, Ice T. I like Ice T on Law and Order.
Yeah, yeah.
Idris Elba's wife is Somali. Okay, but yeah, but okay. Sorry, I am an asshole mode. 3,000 drunk rednecks kind of puts me there.
Yeah, I
Is
don't
that
know what
3,000?
happened.
30,000. She said 30,000. Okay. So, but seriously, guys, going back, I'm going back to my topic here, trying to stay on topic. Do you think the things that you do in the past contribute to what you do it sets you up for what you do in the future?
Oh, the people. Say
Like
it again,
things
Lord.
that you did, like
I mean, yeah. If you create bad habits, you mean like if you do. I mean, like yeah, you
no,
create
I
bad.
mean I mean that I worked at a telecom company where I worked there for 8.5 years, and that company taught me a lot about corporate America. It taught me about men versus women, taught me just a lot about who gets promoted, who doesn't, who you have to know. It taught me a lot. So that is what I mean. You know, just like I said, can past relationships that you have been in, can that set you up for who you're not going to date or who you will date in the future? And is your pickiness making you miss out on either an opportunity or the love of your life?
Oh yeah, I'm not following, but I just feel like how can it not though, right? What I can say, how can it not? I would the better question for me would probably how can it not, right? If you can prove it, you can't. That because I don't think that's is any question. That just statement is just I mean that's just a natural progression of things, right?
So, do you think
I
that?
mean it's not a question. It's just how life goes.
Okay, so I had asked this question before you popped on. So, do you think that um, what you do in grade school will affect what you do when you're 25? How you are in high school, does that teach you life lessons for when you're older or whatever?
Well,
Having a large family,
anytime,
is that a benefit than as opposed to someone who comes from a small family?
right? So every situation has its pluses and minuses, and so like once again, I mean that's a fact. What you're saying is an undisputable fact. You can't take that away because our events that we go through it leads us, whether it's good or bad, it leads us to be that person. So that's I mean that's easy. I mean whether you're a kid, whether it still affects me the same way. And when I turn off that light at the bottom of the stairs, I still feel like even though I ain't no punk no more, and I can walk up them stairs, I still feel like the boogeyman might be right in my foot, and he might be after my ass. So I mean, hey, that's just how I felt when I was 3 years old, and I used to run up the stairs. I'm not the only one, so y'all can judge me. But I'm not the only one.
Okay, all right. Now, Heiko says it depends. Ralph says you're a sprung at 2. Daddy Hop says I don't even remember half of high school. Um, Well, okay, so I will agree with you on that part, Chill, because okay, so
No,
do
crazy lady. I'm
you
not scared of the dark.
you said
I'm
you are
scared of the things that could potentially be in the dark due to my childhood. Um, scary movies and shit like that. I don't watch Thriller to this day. You can't remember most of your child. Of course, you
wait,
can't remember, but
Thriller,
you remember the things that affect.
Michael Jackson's
Yeah,
Thriller?
yeah. And
Okay.
E.T. I'm scared of shit of E.T. I used to have
Are
bad dreams
you
about
serious? I was
E.T.
watching E.T. the other day.
Yeah,
That's another
scary.
movie that always makes me cry. E.T. Now, I will say that I can get that because the Omen is a movie that scared the bejesus out of me, and I have never ever seen the Exorcist. I'm not talking about the remake. I'm talking about the
Poltergeist and
original
The Exorcist. Yeah.
with Linda Blair. I have never ever seen that movie. Um, so if you're afraid of what could be in the dark, then, and I'm not trying to be funny, I'm being very serious. Then when you go to sleep at night and you turn off the light, couldn't there always be something lurking there, lurking in the closet or something like that? I mean, do you think about that when you go to sleep?
Yeah. Like, and then it's how Scooby Doo. The eyes used to open. Like it'd be dark, and then there's the eyes used to just open with the whites. You're like, no, Scooby, he's right there, right? No, but no, no, I don't. It's not that bad. It's just certain situations. I'm saying that they can affect you. You don't have to remember everything, but you remember the bad things, right? Those few
Okay.
bad things, or
And
those few good things in some cases, right?
Crazy Lady says, okay, that is scared of the dark.
No, I ain't no punk, crazy lady. I'm saying that.
And Brina says, I was so scared of that thriller video when it first came out. I still
Uh-huh.
hate the dark. Now, see, children, we are completely different
Yeah, I can't
because
watch.
when I go to sleep at night, I everything has to be completely dark. I have to close my curtains. I cannot have any light shining in. If I stay in a hotel, and if there's any light, I am literally like putting something. I cannot have any light. I have to have complete
Yeah, I was
darkness when I
like that
sleep.
throughout my pretty much till my um like most of my 20s, half my 20s. I can't like I would cover the cracks with a towel or like a towel or a shirt or something.
Something
The
has to
cracks
cover. Yeah. Okay.
in the door. Yeah. I mean, I'm not scared of the dark. It's just
But you just think
sometimes
somebody's
you
gonna
get
come
thought.
in?
I'm just talking about when y'all know how you go upstairs and you
Here
turn
he
the light.
comes,
I don't
crazy
know.
lady.
I live in Cleveland, and so we have
Ah,
basements, right? We got
right.
basements. So we got you, and sometimes the basements are creepy, and then it's just the thought of something being in that dark ass basement, and you gotta run. You just run up, like you just run up. While you turn on that light, you run your ass up the stairs.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not. Y'all know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about, man.
I do know what you're talking about because when I was younger, I used to do the same thing. And when I turn out the light, I would run upstairs. But then again, we also had the light switch at the bottom of the stairs. We also had the light switch at the top of the stairs too. So, crazy lady, hold on, just let me read these comments real quick. Brina, not a Walking Dead fan. Crazy lady says I'm scared of spiders. Brina says I'm scared of anything that mixes religion with horror. Yeah, Brina. Snakes. Snakes on a plane, Shelby. It's Hollywood magic. I've never been scared. Okay, crazy lady, you're crackling a lot there. I am scared of spiders like my bro, scared of the dark. For some reason, Walking Dead, the only one I tolerate. Okay, so
That's called being scared of the dark.
okay, so crazy
It's okay
lady.
though.
Okay, you have a lot of background, like it's a lot of crackling.
Okay, hold on.
Chill's afraid of the dark.
Right. Damn. What I
Now
was
my
about
entire
to say.
show has turned into what are we afraid of? But Chill's afraid of the dark.
Man, listen.
He's afraid of the boogeyman. The boogeyman's going to
Freaky
get you.
Jason. Freaky Jason will definitely get you. We got the Green Lady. We got Freaky Jason. We got a lot
Wait,
of dangerous people.
Jason's from what? Jason's from
I don't
no.
know where Jason's from, but he can get you. Freaky Jason can come anywhere and get
Okay,
you.
which one is
Yeah,
Nightmare on Elm Street? Is that
that's
Jason?
Freddy.
Okay, that's Fred. Okay, Halloween. No, Halloween is
I was
Michael.
scared of shit as Freddy.
That is Michael Myers. Jason
Yeah,
was
I
the
never
one with the uh
man
getting people at the
the
when they
hockey
were
mask.
at camp, right? When they no hockey mask was Michael Myers.
No, he got the spooky mask. Freaky Jason
Jason.
had the hockey mask
Okay, but I cannot think of the name of
with the
that.
holes in it. Voorhees.
Okay, crazy lady. You there? Crazy lady, are you there?
Hear me now?
Chucky,
Yep,
yeah, Chucky
yep.
was
I can hear you now. Yeah, Chucky was scary. Crazy lady.
it was funny.
I don't hear anything. I hear some noise, but I don't hear you. This is going to bug me not knowing what movie Jason was in. He was getting all those
What, Friday the
those
13th?
Friday the 13th. Friday the 13th. Yes,
Yeah,
that
you
was
should have just
Jason.
asked somebody.
That was I kept saying Jason from what movie? Friday the
Oh,
13th.
my bad.
Okay. Dow says Michael Myers' mask was actually a mold of William Shatner's face.
Yeah, he was that. He's the one I'm scared of the least. He never scared me. I'm not scared of this motherfucker. He don't even run. I'll fuck Michael Myers up, but Freaky Jason, no, I can't. Something about Freaky Jason, boy.
Okay, John says Jason had a hockey mask Friday the 13th. Freddy Krueger was the janitor who got burned up and made knives of his fingers. Nightmare on Elm Street. Michael Myers was the Halloween guy with the white mask and the butcher knife. And all of them had successful, what do you call it? Part 1, part 2, part 3. If you start getting the 4, 5, 6, and 7, that was a bit much, but never saw Pinhead. I don't even know what Pinhead is. So, okay, so do you think that
It was pretty scary.
it with you talking about it
The
from
clown.
with Tim Curry, the original It. That
The
one.
new one this was pretty scary too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So do you guys think that movies that you saw, scary movies that you saw when you were younger, you're not going to see a scary movie now? Hey, Mama Bear, welcome.
I do think some of that energy I don't want in my life, so I don't watch it like that.
So if there's nothing on TV and say you just want something to watch and you're scrolling through whatever and a scary movie comes on that you have seen before, you wouldn't watch it?
Because I don't, you know what? To be honest, it's not even scary. Like scary movies aren't scary to me. Like I don't say, for instance, like the scary. I got parts of the movies that scared the shit out of me before, and there's not many though. But what is that movie? What's the one movie with the alien pops out in the middle of the field, and they, and they all in
Alien,
the storage room.
alien.
They're like, no, it's Hey, what up?
You talking about
Shelby.
with Sigourney Weaver?
Was not aliens. No, it was the dude. Uh the rapper dude.
The
He
rapper
turned
dude.
rapper. The dude that turned rapper. That was kind of off kilter. Played in 300. No, Gladiator. The villain in Gladiator. What's his name?
The villain in
Damn, I can't.
Gladiator. I can't remember.
The villain,
I
the
saw
pompous
Gladiator.
prince that cut him. Remember he was fighting. They cut him before he fought him.
I'm trying to think who I can't. I haven't seen that
So,
movie in so long.
what's his name? Y'all gotta help me out now.
And he was a rapper.
Yeah, he turned to rapper. He said he gonna quit acting and start rapping. He's in Gladiator. The villain in Gladiator.
Jill Will at this club is scary. See, Exers, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Sexer C's the guy from 300. Sexer, I can't pronounce that because I don't listen to rap.
Huh?
Sings. No, I'm reading what Tron said. Read his comment, the very last comment. Is that who you're talking about? The guy from 300? That's what Tron is saying.
Let me see it. Can I see it? I don't even see it. Try. I don't
I
even see where he said it.
at the very end.
No, that ain't that. Yeah, he. IMBD. Let me look it up. Cause
Clover.
y'all just
He's
killing.
okay. Cloverfield. Don't know what Cloverfield is. But okay. Okay, Tron is
Yeah, Lee.
Tron
This is difficult.
is popping up. So
Joaquin Phoenix is his name.
Can you
Joaquin
hear me
Joaquin
pretty
Phoenix.
good?
is
Yes,
Joaquin Phoenix.
yes.
So Joaquin,
The name is it's Xerxes from
yeah,
300. The guy in the big chair.
no, not him. It was I was thinking of
Oh, okay.
Gladiator. Gladiator is his name was like Marcus something. I don't know, but Joaquin Phoenix plays him. Joaquin Phoenix plays the uh um fuck. What is the Signs? That's what it's called. The movie Signs. In the movie Signs,
Signs, yeah,
th-
with Mel
they're in a
Gibson.
yes, with Mel Gibson. They're in a like a storage room or back room, and they reporting on the aliens coming, and they about to show this footage is rare footage of the sighting. Be careful. It's not for children shit. And then just looking at a field. It's a cornfield, but the camera is set up in a cornfield in such a way that you're in the back of the cornfield looking at like the main farmhouse in front of you, and you're right in the middle of that cornfield, and then they're just looking at a dead video, and then the alien pops out like, "Huh," and then it goes in, he jumps and shit. That was probably the biggest time I've ever jumped in a movie ever, because that shit was like just a surprise, and I wasn't. Even though you was expecting it, it was still a little bit jumpy, but
Well,
I
one
don't like scary movies because they're not scary. They're just loud and they're really disturbing loud.
Well, if you go see any movie in the theater, it is just wild. And as far as Joaquin Phoenix goes, he has been quitting acting for. I mean, every other year he's like, I'm going to quit. Then he gets
Right.
he gets an Academy Award. And it's like, okay, maybe I'm not going
But
to
he's
quit.
good though. He's good. He's good,
Yeah,
man.
he is. He
He's
is. But
good.
the whole I'm coming and leaving and coming and going is like whatever. Now, one movie that was scary is the original Children of the Corn. That movie scared
That
me.
was a good movie.
That was a
I
good
liked
movie. That movie scared
Yeah,
me.
Poltergeist is I can't watch Poltergeist. That
Poltergeist
sounds
was more funny than it was scary.
Yeah.
That movie had me laughing. I was
I
laughing
couldn't
through
but
that
we had
movie.
black and white TVs though back then. And so I couldn't even man, listen, I could never watch that TV
See,
ever.
I
Children of
saw
the Corn.
Poltergeist at the movie. So, and I mean, we were. I think half the movie was half the people in the audience were sitting there laughing because it was funny.
Man, stop. I couldn't watch a static TV my whole childhood. I would turn the TV, turn
Ralph
it off.
says you ain't that old, chill.
What's
But
that?
hey,
Black?
can
Oh
you
yes,
guys
I
hear
Wait,
am.
me?
I
Black
would
and
like
white
to know
TV.
what Crazy Lady was going to say before she was having some problems with her mic.
But
So,
can you hear me now?
yes.
Oh, fucking A, right? I was gonna say, yeah, Will, chill, Will. It's okay if you're scared of the dark, dude. Because my brother's scared of the dark. It, okay, but when you're afraid of stuff like in the dark, you get like a little uneasy. That's called being scared of the dark. It's okay though. I'm scared of spiders, boo. Dude, I will fucking
I'm not
pass
scared of the
out
dark.
over a little tiny like spider falling on me. Dude, straight up, I would pass out like it's yeah.
It's
It's okay.
okay, chill. She's saying it's
It's okay.
I
okay.
feel like
It's
if you
okay.
scared of the things that's coming out of the dark, not the dark. 'Cause I can sleep in. I gotta sleep in the dark. It gotta be. I'm kind of
Well, I
like
mean, you don't have to. You can
solid,
keep the lights on.
but I can't sleep then. But I know nothing is in the room. Like when you're in your real bedroom, you turn off the light. You know you're good. Like nothing unless you like have a
Yeah, but
phobia
that's
of
called being
something being under the bed.
scared of the
Okay,
dark.
all
But
right.
it's just like the basement, the creepy basement.
Okay,
Like yeah.
chill. Then let me ask this. I'm asking everyone else too. If you go to a funeral and then you come home and go to bed, are you thinking of dead people?
No, not at all. I'm not
Okay.
scared of most things except like you can put a gun in my head and I won't get never. I've been robbed. I've been stabbed, slightly stabbed. Like I never's in none of those situations. But when if you take my black ass up to the 15th floor of a building, watching me act like a sucker for real, that is will get you lock me in a closet and I can't get out. Oh my god, the thought of it, like handcuffs, like being in handcuffs, like handcuffed to like a bed. Are you out of your mind? Like both. Nah, that makes me flip. But like shit like that don't make movies. I don't get scared. It's just the
Okay.
thought of you know. It could
Tron
be,
said People Under the Stairs. I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
yeah, that was
So, okay, Chill Will handcuffs a typical Saturday night.
yeah. For Ralphie, not me. Let's pull out some
Oh,
handcuffs. I would throw
handcuffs
them
can
under
be
the
fun,
trash.
says Tron. Okay. Well, so is there anything that has happened in your past that has absolutely affected the way you've done things in the future, be it on a job, um, school, anything, relationships, the way you raise your kids, anything?
Instagram,
I still don't know what Cloverfield is.
Facebook,
I'm sorry. Well, what did you say?
Instagram, Facebook.
Instagram, Facebook has affected how you post.
I mean, I'm just saying your jobs, if you think that could get to people. I done had I used to date somebody that I had a mad ex that put like her video out on Facebook, like, and he's friends with everybody, he's ex. It's
Okay,
like, I don't know, her
so
ass naked picture of her compromised and shit out. I'm like, why would you be taking that shit anyway? Yeah, so that affects you, right? Right. So you taking this video in confidence, your boo, and you getting ramsacked, and then he says, "All
and see,
right,
that's
fuck it,
why
I'm
you should never do
put
videos
it on."
like. That's why you should never do videos like that. I don't care if they're your husband, wife, whatever. You should never do videos like that at all, because if somebody gets pissed off, it can end up for the whole world to see.
Well, nah, you just
I'm just
put them
super
lines out.
private.
I
Brina
need to be
says I don't
famous. I
have
need to be
social media
famous
like that.
tomorrow.
You know, Brina, before I started podcasting, I was never on social media, and even now, I don't post any. I don't post any pictures of family or any of that. Nope, 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 nope. So, do you guys think? Welcome, Angie. So, do you guys think that um, if social media were around back in the day, that um, you would have posted something about an ex or something just to get back at them? Anybody? Anybody? Okay.
Yeah, say that one more time.
Do you think that back in the day, if social media were around, you would have posted something about an ex just to get back at them, or for a
Oh
reason?
no, I'm not. That's not even my character. Like sometimes I will get at people when I feel like they're trying to insult my intelligence or something like that. But for typically, I just not. I'm not a. I don't have that type of ill will in my body to be one. Even for people who just do shitty towards me, I just want you to leave me alone, and the universe will handle it.
The universe will handle it. Well, that's what Brina said. Nope, I believe in karma, and I believe in karma too. So
I mean, I don't even know if that, I mean, yeah, I think it's common, but I feel like when you put that shit out, it's like it's just a matter of time. If you just, it's a matter of time until something shitty happens.
and Brina says being spiteful will come back to you.
Absolutely.
But okay, so do you think that it will come back to you, or do you think it could possibly come back to the generations after you? I mean, it might not come back to you, but will it come back to your kids? Will
Of
it come
course,
back
it's
100
it will.
years from now? You know, whatever, because you did that. So now it's coming back to you. Do you believe in that type of karma?
I mean, it's good and bad karma. It affects you 400 years, right? You see the still effects of it today, right? So certain things definitely carry over, like certain habits, and you can see like the daddy in jail, the mom in, or the daughter and son in jail. Certain shit is easily passed down habits, and I mean even good though.
No,
Like
I'm not talking. I'm talking about
so,
karma. That if you did something, if you did something that wasn't right or whatever, or revenge or something, that it'll come back to you, but
right.
it may not
So
come back to you. And I'm not necessarily just saying, that you did somewhere you in jail. Or I'm saying if you posted somebody's picture, some new pictures or something, and you posted it on the internet, it may not come back to you. But if your daughter or your wife, before you all got married or met, whatever, and she had posted, she took some pictures, that those pictures of your daughter are going to get posted. So it, or your grandkids or something. So it may not come back to you, but it'll come back by way of them. And do
well,
you and do you have the right to be pissed?
well, that's what I'm saying. Like of course that can come back to you depending on how your parents operate. Me, I'm in a gang. I'm in a gang, and I'm out the gang. I get out of the life, and then I'm sitting on the porch. Somebody see me from my childhood, and then bang bang, they shoot at me to get my kid. It's karma.
Okay. But does it have to be a bang bang?
I'm just
Ralph,
saying, like
Ralph.
I mean, whatever, however, it ain't gotta be extreme, but in general, like shit happens. Like yes, you definitely what you do can definitely affect those around you, and definitely your children, for sure, in all types of ways.
Okay, Ralph says, why can't money come back to you, but all this negative shit does? And
When
Angie
money
says,
comes
you have a
back,
point. And let's
generational wealth
see.
is real.
So, so do you all think that more positive things come back to you than negative, or vice versa? Or all depends. And Chill, what are you doing? You moving around a lot? A lot of background noise there.
Oh, I might be. Yeah, my headphones is broken, so I got to I'll stay still.
Okay, Shelby says negative. Negative. So, um, and why do you okay, Shelby? So why do you think that is? Why do you think more negative comes back than positive? Or do positive things come back? We just don't see it.
Overlook it. We overlook
We
it.
don't
Yeah,
see it.
of course.
We're more focused. Oh, this happened to me again. Oh, I had bad luck. But when the good stuff comes, we either take advantage of it, or like Will says, we overlook look it. And money comes around once a year. We are all sinners. So Frankie says negative. So, and thank you everyone for liking the show. So, so is it the same? I mean, when you look back at your life, and when negative things have happened, do you think more negative things have happened to you, or more positive? And
Well, shit.
negative,
I mean,
I mean, and negative could be in terms of financial issues, relationships, jobs, whatever. But at the same time, on the positive, it could be financial, relationship, a job.
I don't know how to answer it because I feel a little bit different. I feel like negative is positive at times because without it you can't grow, right? So I think that's the way you gotta look at life. It's opportunity. When you start looking at it in that type of light, pessimistic, you never kind of push through. You just stay in that morbid ass state of life sucks, and that's the one thing I want to be careful of because I mean, at one point in my life that was And if they don't have them, if I ain't got the Jordans, or I ain't got, I don't know, a big house, I don't got a nice car, I'm a failure. The guilt's just, superficial aspects. People think. I mean, when you can have a great family, they're all together. I think it's just it's a what is it? An outlook. What's the word I'm looking for? It's perception.
None of that stuff is superficial to me.
Okay, somebody just popped up and I missed them. So can you pop back up? And Tron says, you said none of that is superficial or all of it is? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
No, none of it's superficial to me. I work my ass off to build my own home. I work my ass off to start my own company. So I feel like it's earned.
I have to agree with Tron, because when you work your butt off to build something, yeah, you definitely feel that it's earned. So yeah, I'm with Tron on that one.
So if I work my ass off to get a nice girl that I can say that's my own, that's looks like, I don't know, Halle Berry, you know, and if I don't do that, I feel like I'm depressed. What is that called?
I mean, but that's not the same, Will. I
No,
mean,
no, it's definitely it surely is the same principle.
uh,
You,
I
I'm
think
gonna
it's self
sound
doubt is
different.
what it is.
If I if I if I
Okay,
okay,
work
some
my butt
people
off to get
think
a
that
nice car, I don't know, a BMW that's $50,000, and then
Yeah,
I,
but
and I
but
and I
that's the
don't
whole thing.
succeed.
No,
okay, you guys, wait,
no,
wait.
chill. That's the whole thing, though. What is a nice car to you? You know what I'm saying? Some people are happy with a broke down, busted Jeep because they like to do off roading. Some people want that Beamer because they're trying to impress people at work. You know what I'm saying? What's nice to you? What
Okay,
do
wait,
you
wait, wait.
consider?
Okay, wait, guys.
Yeah, go
Before
ahead.
Chill answers, Shelby popped on, and I want to give her a chance. Shelby, welcome.
I sound weird because I got COVID, so I don't sound the same. Um, I think it's more of a materialistic type instead of, oh, this is good that happened to me or this is bad that happened to me. People are all materialistic instead of looking at it as if God helped me get this, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. So, Chill, you want to tackle what Shelby just said, and Tron, do you want to jump in on the back end of that? Chill.
I definitely get what Tron's saying, right? So he's saying I work hard, I damn hard, I should get what I want, have the lifestyle I want, and I'm complete agreement with that. You got one life to live, you get what you want. But the problem is that when you determine when for me is when you base your life on that, and so when you fall short, you cannot function, or you're depressed, or something's wrong. When I'm going to Christmas and I don't feel like I got somebody else's Christmas, or when I go into a certain type of room and I feel like I'm not worthy to be in this room because I can't have what someone else has, compare myself to others, that affects me personally. That's what I mean. So that, you know, just doing what you want to do, get what you want. That's not necessarily superficial. Um, but defining yourself by these things, I think, is very much so.
Okay, but you just okay, but like Shelby says, is it a materialistic thing? Because if you said that you want to get somebody that looks like Halle Berry, aren't you defining? I mean, aren't you kind of saying the type of person you are, because you have to have this type of person as opposed to just having and finding and hooking up with just a nice person? Do they have to look like Halle Berry or Shamar Moore or whomever?
That was my point. That was my point in saying that. So if I don't do it, what then I feel like I'm a failure. So there's a lot of people out here that feel like they gotta do certain things to keep up with the Joneses, or they're nobody. I literally watched two guys in there arguing, and he kept saying, "Dude, you're bummy. Look, I got on Dior. Look, I'm more important than you. I got on Dior. I got on whoever Gucci. This designer." I'm like, damn, this is crazy. So his gauge, his life was hot by the clothes he wear and the car he drives. Now, what if this guy didn't have that? He's nothing, right? He worked hard to get all these things, though. True enough, But sometimes you work so hard, you even selling your soul. You giving up your booty for it. I don't know. It's crazy stuff just to get it. So at that point, then what do you call that? Do you call him successful? Of course, you can call him successful. But in my eyes, I would say that's a failure because I don't have to give up things I want to give up, or work so hard that I neglect my daughter or my family, or just life in general. Stop living it because I got to work so hard to get to these materialistic shits. So that's you can get it. I mean, but if that's some people like, some people like that type of shit. So I mean, I'm not taking anything away from. We all got our things, but I wouldn't want to be that caught up in that realm, and because that yields for depression. And then you teach your children that, right? And so
I mean,
forth.
true. Some of that does pass on to your children. Angie says, "I don't do materialistic people. I have zero tolerance for that." Are those people real? Tron says that's understandable, but why do you care about what room you're in or what you're wearing? Um, this is going to change into a whole different topic. Yeah, already has. Already has, Ralph. Um, Good for you, Guy. I would say don't get dirty. Angie says I'm still wearing. Okay, that's what I said. Angie, I'm still wearing clothes from high school. Sabrina says I wish I could still fit in my high school clothes. That's great. Angie says to Ralph, they're most definitely real. There is a difference between someone who has worked all their life to get these things and the people who think they are entitled and will put anyone down who hasn't got the latest of the best. That's true. Shelby says I get my clothes from Walmart. So Tron, you want to pop in on what Jill said and even what Shelby said? Or what you just said?
You might be working.
Okay. All right, then I'm going to go over to Shelby. Shelby, you want to comment on what Jill said or what's going on in the chat?
I well,
Okay. I always have to ask. Nope. I always have to ask. All right. Not a problem, but I appreciate you popping up and I hope you are feeling better also. Okay. So Jill. So okay, guys, let me ask this. I want my dream house. Okay. And I know what type of house that I want. I know, where I want it, whatever. But at the same time, I'm a very low maintenance person. The car that I have is an older car. It is paid for. I am glad I do not have a car note. I do not want a car note. Um, like Shelby, I will go to Walmart to buy clothes. I will go to I love going to flea markets, garage sales. Love them. Is me wanting my dream house, do you think that is a materialistic thing, especially if I've worked hard to get the house that I want? Is that considered being a materialistic person? Is your need for a dream house the same as Shield Will's for the need for Halle Berry woman? No, it isn't. Very simple and plain. Okay, absolutely not. Hey, Alpha Mike, welcome. No, not a house. That's an investment that can be passed down. Okay. So, does anyone see? And this is, and again, I'm just going chill. I'm just going by what you said about, and I know it was for conversation, just in terms of the Halle Berry thing, or maybe it wasn't. I don't know, but do you think that
Definitely, I don't even like Hollywood.
Okay, so do you think that some people, and I look at athletes, I look at some celebrities, whatever, I look at some politicians. Do you think that some people, or even us regular folk, want people who look a certain way? Do you see that as materialistic? Like, I have to have that hot girl. I have to have that fine guy. I mean, that guy, he was just so handsome. I have to have him, as opposed to having the guy that looks like your regular, whatever, he just is like average or maybe less less than, but they're also more solid. They're also someone who you can depend on. Whereas you have this other person, they may look good. She may look good on your arm. He may look good on your arm, but at the end of the day, they're only temporary. Whereas that person who may, not look so hot, they are here to stay. They're here for the long haul. And I hope I made sense when I said that.
Yeah. So this is I don't want you to get me wrong. Listen, having nice things is having nice things. There's nothing wrong with having nice things. I don't want to make sure it seem like because you worked hard, you got some nice shit that you know. Because it's not even like for me, I drive a decent car. It's comfortable though, right? I feel like it was comfortable first. It's reliable. I had to pay a little bit more for it, but I enjoy it. Like literally enjoy it. I don't give a damn about what other people think. I used to drive a beater for years, and I wouldn't give a fuck if a woman thought I was broke. It was a good litmus to let me know if I wanted her in my life because if she rolled with me in this car, that means she really messed with me, right? Opposed to the opposite side. And then a lot of times when we'll find out, they'll be like, "Oh, you ain't tell me you worked here," or da da da. I'm like, "Well, how I know I was supposed to tell you. If I wasn't good enough for you, then we good. You already over there." So things like that. That's the problem. Like there's vices and virtues to each situation. So you can go into a situation, and yeah, you can go get that model chick. I do feel like, oh my, this is under my skin. Like when people say this person's audio lead. Oh, that get under my skin
Well,
so
but then my question
so
is
bad.
exactly what do you mean by out of my league?
That's my point. So what
Because
do you mean? Who are you to
I mean,
say I'm out of
a
you?
homeless person could be out of your league.
Uh, Oh, I mean, either way. So what I'm saying is that, like, when like, oh man, because I would get that, like, man, you with that chick, she kind of out of your league. Dude told me that. I said, what the fuck you mean? What does that mean? Do you feel so low yourself that you can't like date a pretty chick? Like what the fuck? Like she's pretty. Like okay, I mean, but that's it. Like you don't even know nothing about her. She could be the worst person in the world. A lot of times they tend to have a lot of baggage, pretty women, right? So I'm not saying that they're wrong or right, but I'm not about to I say I'm smart. Motherfucker, fuck you. Like I make money. I'm saying so I could like anybody else, date anybody. Like I'm no one's out of my league. If we mesh, we mesh. But that tells you the superficial aspects. And so if you live by that sword, you're gonna die by that sword. And that's why I think is the problem. You know what I'm saying? If you just all about that, like you said, you can go to the flea store. You don't, if you want a nice house, go ahead. But you also can go to the thrift store and shop. So it doesn't define you. You don't live or die by it. You know what I mean? Some dudes or some people really like, man, if I don't have a certain particular lifestyle, I'm nothing. You know what I mean? It's just that's the problem to me. I mean, I ain't got to date Halle Berry or whatever. That's fine. But if I do, I'll be fine. But if I don't, I'm the same person. So I just don't. I don't subscribe to just about because you want to be still attracted to the person you're with to some degree. There's nothing wrong with being attracted. You want to have sex, you gotta have be intimate, especially if you want them to be your wife. You want to go find just somebody, this scuttle bucket that you can't, laugh or be close
No, I
with,
mean, no, I get that,
and
but
then want to touch on.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You want to have somebody that's attractive, right? That's not a superficial thing at all. I
I
have to
mean, but
I have to
again,
learn that the hard way.
what's attractive to one person may not be
Thank
attractive
you,
to someone else.
thank you.
So but that's going to be another show because something that I read today is going to be another show. But
But
Brina says,
super,
yeah, it can be shallow. I would love somebody that looks like Omar Epps or Mikey Pfeiffer, but I know that's not realistic. And then Alpha says that's how they have us programmed. And Angie says, what some people need to realize is that anything can be taken from you in a heartbeat, and you end just like Joe Blocks next door, who already knows what it's like to have nothing. And Brina says, to be real, I care more about hygiene than good looks. Hello, Brina. Yes. Alpha says,
man.
hot doesn't go with
Thank you.
ugly unless the ugly is rich. That's how society programmed us. Scuttlebuckets, laughing at you in Scuttlebucket.
let me tell y'all something.
Wait, hold
Hygiene
on.
is super important.
Let me finish my. I gotta go through these comments. Mama says, "Funny you guys are talking about this. I just got a nice shirt from my ex husband. Said I deserved it. Okay, yes, she'll.
Yeah, I was just agreeing with Brandon because I'm a big DL person. You know, she got a big booty, but listen, that big booty, she put that booty in water
Oh, good
and then she
lord. Oh,
drop
good
it into some
lord.
tub water and let it soak. You understand me?
Okay, chill. You don't have to get all.
I'm just saying,
We get
come on now,
Don't
come
we
on
get
get your
now,
point.
graphic. We
come on
already
now,
know.
Okay, Shelby, go
come on
ahead.
now.
Shelby, let Shelby talk. Go ahead, Shelby.
I was just saying he didn't have to get graphic.
That's what I'm saying. Hello, you don't have to get all into it. Hello, we get the point.
Did have to. That's what I think
We
about
got
when I
the
look at
point.
you.
We got the point, Teal.
You're cute, but do you wash up?
Okay, Teal. What if they dirty but also filthy rich? Oh, come on, Mike. My answer is no. No. Sorry.
Come on now. How many women gonna take that dirty butt?
No.
And you got millions of dollars? We can work with that. We can work with that.
I can honestly say, having worked in entertainment and been around some people who have asked me for certain things, is like, no. Nope,
Man, I could tell you a couple of famous people.
No.
I wouldn't say, but
No.
I definitely could say a couple
No.
of famous people I met that was like, what? I'm like,
No,
how?
no.
How do you smell like this?
Okay. Dreams aren't materialistic. Angie says, and Brian says, yeah, it can. Okay. Sorry, I my thing skipped. Smash that dirt right off. Smash and dash. I don't think so, Alf. So, all right. So, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Does anybody? I'm start. Is Tron back? Is Tron back, or is he gone? Okay. Anybody want to give any last words? I will start with I'll start with you, Chill. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying peace out. Good talking to y'all, seeing y'all smiling faces.
And I saw never mind. I will talk to you about that later, Chill. I have not listened to your message about Thursday. So are we on for Thursday? You gonna do the show on Thursday?
Thursday. I'm more likely I can.
Well, let me know, because if you're not, then I gotta have something.
I'm pretty sure
in.
I can.
All right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can.
All right, just let me know at least by Wednesday. He wants to do his little trivia show.
Oh goodness.
Spy listing. Don't ban me. Is that Ziller? Because if it is, you will be. Okay. Okay, and you are saying good show. Frankie is saying good show. So thank you, Frankie. And Shelby, do you have any last words?
No, I'm good.
Oh, this is Caps. Okay, this is Caps. Okay, you are good. Good. Shelby, again, I'm just happy you popped up. So thank you. Caps. Now I just said that I'm wrapping up. I'm just saying that I'm wrapping up, and he wants to come up. So come on, Caps. Wait, is he still here? No.
Frankie, where my smile at, Frankie?
Frankie said that she wasn't smiling at you. Didn't you see that from the very beginning?
Hello, I'm sorry I missed your show. Hello, everybody.
Hello. So you gotta speak real fast because we are wrapping it up.
Okay, I hope you all have a brilliant day. Yeah, really good. I've read your show, what it was about, and I do believe that all the skills that you had, say, for example, in your summer show, I do believe that your summer job, sorry. Yeah, I do believe that they help you definitely within your movement as growing as a bigger person and having, movement under your foot. So yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And I love you always. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Thank you, Caps. And you keep changing your name. And Alpha, I love you all.
Sorry.
He says, I love you all. See, because you keep making me think that you're somebody else, so
You should ban them.
yeah,
Ban
that's why I'm like, you might get,
Sure will.
if you don't
Cheeky
tell me
wanker.
who you are, then yeah, you might get banned. And Brina's laughing with the
No, bans.
scholastic.
Yeah, think about it. Bans plastic.
So,
them.
all
You
right,
get nervous
guys.
every time you say that word, man. You get
Oh
nervous.
yeah. Can I
Guys,
get a?
I
Oh
have
yeah.
I have to wrap this show up early today, or earlier than what we usually go. So, thank you guys all for coming. I appreciate you guys coming up in the chat. Frankie, thank you. Chill, Tron, Shelby, and Caps, thank you so much. And everyone in the chat, thank you for contributing and for popping in. I do appreciate it.
All
And
right, ladies,
Brina,
you can DM me.
I will say this, Brina. I am going to be watching you if you come up on the panel on Thursday when Chill is hosting.
Yes,
Because
Brina.
that's going to
I'm
really
inviting.
that's
I'm inviting
really
you.
going to give me
Well,
a
shit.
complex. So
This shit.
Angie, what you saying,
Definitely
Angie?
shit.
so all right, everyone. I will hope to see you tomorrow and enjoy the rest of your day or evening wherever you are in the world. And go where the wind takes you. Bye. Hey, Chill, just remember, give me your topic, what your trivia or whatever it's going to be, and your about, so I can post it.
In a while, crocodile.
Vinegar in your water.
Vinegar in your water.
Get him some
That's
H2O.
what I'm talking.
Where's that water boy at, man? Have you seen? I just seen her. How you doing, Brina? Yeah. Oh.
Okay, everyone, thank you so much. And I hope to